Okay, so you think this law could be beneficial to the rest of the world? Do you think it should spread to other countries?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, again, eating disorder, it's not an Israeli or American or British or a Chinese problem. I mean, it's a worldwide disease. As a worldwide disease, there has to be a worldwide effort to deal with it. So, and again, you spoke with others in the industry, so they know better than me. I'm sure the industry will find a way to. I guess they will go somewhere and use models from Russia or Ukraine, not Israeli models. I'm just invented this stuff. Maybe it's true or not, but it's very laws are meant to be broken in a way. So the issue is not so much the law. The issue is really changing the way people view themselves, the way people view the whole body image, the incredible pressure that put on young women today. That needs to be changed. And I mean, come on, we are barely 7 million people. It's nothing. It's completely meaningful in terms of the rest of the world, especially since it's universal world. It's a universal world. I mean, you know, it's online, it's Facebook. It's really, as long as things will not change actually in the state where the big buck, the big money and the big industry is, so it's not going to change. But I'm a little bit more optimistic to a degree because I don't know if you saw this thing with Rihanna, I mean, several weeks ago. I just now remembered. She actually, no, with Beyonce actually, it was Beyonce. You saw the thing with the Photoshop, this old controversy? Yeah. So we saw it here in Israel. That's what I'm saying, it's a universal world. And suddenly she come up and she's so pissed off and angry because in order to put her in some kind of promotion for a tour, they Photoshop her. And she was outraged. She said, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy. No Photoshop. And she was saying it all over the world. Actually, I think this is more meaningful and successful than any other law. But that start to show that this kind of thinking that this law represents, it's not only unique to us, it's universal. People are getting sick and tired, and it's also, basically what she was saying is that that's the right message, because that's what everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be Beyonce, I mean, come on. And if she come up and say, yeah, I love my body, I don't care, I don't want to change it, I don't like this image, the skinny image, that's not sexy. Oh, really? Wow. Now, this didn't come out of the blue. It's come out because it's the other side of the tide. Things start to change. People start to understand that as a media, as a society, as a promoter, we have responsibility. But as long as those kind of laws, in some versions of the other, I started this whole lecture by saying that I'm sure there are legal issues, and not every country is the same. They have to find a way to adjust it. But if it's not going to spread, we are not an island. I mean, it's not going to work. It's have to spread all over the world to some degree or the others, and that's really for legislature, for you know, for people who are dealing with laws actually, and not to psychologists. The psychologists, I can say, yeah, it's very, very important, and changes started quite often from the top. It's not. It started from the bottom. I mean, the leaders need to understand what's taking place under the surface, and then take leadership and translate it and take the right actions. But if it's only going to remain as an exotic, funny law, interesting, progressive, thought-provoking law in this small, crazy country in the Middle East, well, it wasn't. That's not enough. It's have to you know, it's have to go over there. I mean, in your place, that's where it have to take place. And then it will change, no doubt, because the big money, the big industry, the media, it's all in the States. When those type of laws will get into the level of legislation in the different states of the US, then suddenly, then a change will occur. And it's not your generation, but you know, at least the next one, okay? So as I said before, I mean, you have to be optimistic to be a psychologist.
Can you guys think of anything else? I mean, is there anything else you want to say?
Is there a message you want to tell just people in general about eating disorders?
Anything left? Or?
Well, it's not only about eating disorder. I mean, I think you need to feel good about yourself, and I think you need to know that, you know, you can do well in life and be successful and do whatever you want to achieve, and it's nothing to do with 5 pounds here or there. There is far more to it. You know, you have to love yourself and be good people, and hopefully that will be good enough. That should be the message. So, and it's what you're doing. It's very interesting. I have to say on a personal level, I think it's a very interesting angle on this whole issue of Israel. It's very unique. It's very thought-provoking, and Good for you. Good luck.
Thank you so much.